Harry Potter, try read it in English, you know. So then we'll go down to Temple Bar, and we'll show you a nice cultural spaces in Temple Bar. Then we'll have a look at I think you'd really enjoy this, some rock and roll stuff in Temple Bar, because of course other really important riders in Ireland are the musicians. And then after that we will go onwards, we will walk through Trinity. We probably won't be allowed to stop, but then we'll talk about who went to Trinity. And then finally we finish with a very special snack and then a bit of free time. So hopefully we'll get the weather, and hopefully we'll be able to give you a bit of time at the end. Okay? So we're going to walk now. Our first stop is me just because I might have things. Alright guys. You can go back a little bit. Some thrown on the ground. So guys, this is Marsha's library. It's the first public library in Ireland. It's about 300 years old or so. It was set up by Archbishop Marsh, and he set it up with his own money because he thought Ireland really needs a public library. So all the books were from his collection. So they were mostly kind of archives, annals, but then fiction started coming in. So I'm just going to show you some things from it because it's closed today. When you're doing St. Patrick's Cathedral, you can actually come around here and do this for €2, and it's very cool. So basically inside it, I'll pass these around in a second. And I would look at a couple of ones we're not going to talk about today. My favourite is Brendan Behan. He was a working class Irish author, and he wrote a poem that was set to music, and it went, "The old triangle, and jingle jangle." And as you can tell from the way I sing it, he liked a drink. And Samuel Beckett, he was a surprise. How are we doing? Do people still have energy, or are you kind of... You're okay? Oh, good. And do any of you do acting? Oh, wow, cool. And have you been in many plays and musicals? Oh, brilliant. And were you nervous?
A little bit.
It's really good. It's really, really good to do. And would you like to be an actor when you're older?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we'll commemorate him every year.
You're stealing my story, are you?
I know the story myself.
How are you getting on?
Not too bad. We have a bunch of Russians and we have Spanish as well.
Hola amigos! Привет!
Jenny does a really good rock and roll tour. Mine is nothing compared to his.
Come over here with me a little bit. See you in a while, Michelle.
See you there, Jenny. Yeah, so Rory Gallagher, he's a really great guitarist. Like a lot of musicians in Ireland,
Exhibition.
He died. Why? Drink. Exactly. He died of the drink. Unfortunately. I'm going to just bring you into the center of the square, and then we'll talk about the square.
Все умирают от того, что пьют, нам она рассказывает. Пора уже пахнет.
Mira ahí.
Okay, so this is Greenhouse Square. This is a square for the public. It is a couple of things, okay? So on Saturdays, this is a farmer's market. You can buy vegetables, you can buy bread, cheese, and it's all delicious.
On Saturdays?
Saturdays. During cold days. Yeah, even the cold days, yeah. If it's raining, these are, what do you think? Umbrellas. And the water goes into them and under the ground. Also, in this space, there is a permanent theatre. Where is the stage? Yes! So, this is actually a children's theatre, the art. This is actually the back of the stage inside. But if there's one thing you remember from Ireland, W.B. Yeats, he's an amazing poet. And poetry is a beautiful way to learn it. And so is music. So yeah, in school, Bono said he wanted to be like W.B. Yeats. But then he failed his business. So, because those people at the entrance, they do an official tour, and I get in a lot of trouble when I do my tour because they have one for 18 euros a person. I give you one for free. So, so this is Trinity College. It looks like Hogwarts, but it is not where Harry Potter was made. There are 18,000 students who go here. They are studying arts like English, languages, maths, science. They are studying to be doctors. They do law, Latin, everything academic. Okay? So no computer science. Well, there is computer science, but no computer things. Over here, this is where the Book of Kells is. The Book of Kells is an ancient Bible. Upstairs, there is a long hall library. So as we were saying, Oscar Wilde went here, Samuel Beckett went here, James Joyce, he did not go here. And he didn't go here because this university used to be Protestant. And James Joyce was Catholic. So all the Catholics, they went to a different university. So up until the 1970s, so your parents' age, if you wanted to come here and you were a Catholic, you had to go to your bishop and he would write you permission. So Oscar Wilde, I want you to look closely at his statue because on his face, on one side, is a frown, the other side is a smile. So when you walk from one side to the other, his face changes. And this is because he was a man who was about irony. So if you look over here, these are actually quotes that he said. They're written by famous people. A famous one that he said is, "I can resist everything but temptation." So he was quite a conflicted person. And he's staring at his house over there. And it's very significant as well because Oscar Wilde, these are actually images of his wife. So she was pregnant. I think he had 2 children, but then he was gay. So he left his wife, he had relations with men, and